Welcome to Realty Reality. This week, we're off to Nanaimo to meet a couple who are experts in construction and design. So, will they be able to find a home that meets their high standards?
My name is Jesse Chalmers, and I'm the chair of the Carpentry Department at Vancouver Island University. I also have a construction company.
I am a mortgage broker, and I also am the vice president for the Nanaimo Women's Business Network, and I'm a full-time mom as well with 2 kids, and so that keeps me very busy.
This is Daisy.
She's a runner.
Jesse's construction company is a family affair, with Kim and her sister taking care of the design side of the business. As you'd expect, they're not afraid to tackle some home renos.
Renovated the kitchen, renovated 3 bathrooms.
All the flooring.
Renovated the basement, moved some walls. Now that we've finished that, we're ready to move on.
We have a great market here in Nanaimo. It's thriving. There's a lot of out-of-town buyers as well as people buying and selling within the city. Most of the homes are single detached freehold homes, but there's also a lot of condos, townhouses, mobile homes, or you can buy a perfect piece of land and build your custom home.
At this point, I'm just afraid to build our own house because of what it would turn into. We'd want to make it way more than just a basic house too. So that's our retirement project. That's a few years down the road.
Kim and Jesse are actually looking for a larger home. They'd like something in a safe family neighborhood that has great schools for their daughter. Also, they're looking for recreation, so something that's close to water or the ocean.
And I was been home for most of our lives.
Yeah, we went to school together in high school, and then we kind of reconnected, was it
15 years ago.
15 years ago.
15 and a half years ago, yep.
Yep. And pretty much sparks flew, and we've been together ever since.
Although Jesse and Kim may describe it as the city of love, Nanaimo describes itself as the harbor city. Centrally located on Vancouver Island, Nanaimo is home to 2 of the island's busiest ferry terminals. The average housing price in Nanaimo is around $370,000, much lower than its neighbor across the water and its neighbor just 2 hours south.
Our marketplace is a lot more affordable for people. So you have the first-time buyers and people that are wanting to upgrade. It's a lot easier for them to get into this market.
We kind of like a newer, kind
More
of
of a modern
modern West Coast design. I'd love a walk-in closet. Like, it's a huge thing on my wish list right now after living with the tiniest closet ever, and I love clothes, so that would be fantastic.
Or at least
minimum
an extra
3 bedrooms, 3 to 4 bedrooms.
Fenced yard for Daisy.
Fenced yard for Daisy,
yeah.
yes. Our criteria when we were talking with Tara was sort of anywhere from the $550 to $750 price point, in that range.
Welcome back to Nanaimo. Our buyers, Kim and Jesse, are building pros, and Jesse runs his own construction company, so they know a thing or two about houses. They're looking for a low-maintenance family home with a modern open feel, at least 3 to 4 bedrooms, a walk-in closet for Kim, and a fenced yard for their dog Daisy, who happens to be an escape artist. Their budget is up to $750,000. Realtor Tara Maybach is starting the search up in the Hammond Bay area, just north of the main city. This 3-year-old home boasts 5 bedrooms and 4,000 square feet of living space, with a separate 2-bedroom mortgage helper. It's listed at just under $720,000. The wet coast might be living up to its reputation, but that isn't going to put our house hunters off.
Hey guys,
Hey, how's it going?
Nice to see you. Come on in.
Oh, hey. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, we'll start with the main living space. So here it's an open concept with kitchen, dining, and living. Granite countertops, hardwood floor as well.
I like the open space.
Yeah,
Like
no, exactly. And
Yeah,
look at the
exactly. The view and
And it's very modern.
I could see definitely entertaining in this kitchen for sure. Like,
yeah.
it's where we always hang out, right?
Nice and
so
wide open.
yeah, no, it's
So you can see the hardwood floors carry on into the master. Beautiful views again.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at that, hey?
It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, you have some exterior access here to the large deck, and again, a beautiful view of Pipers there. Also, a big wish for you was the walk-in closet. It's great size. It also has
enough for you.
organizers, custom organizers. And then you've got the beautiful ensuite, which is a 3-piece. Second bedroom on the main.
This would be great for your office.
Good, yeah.
And then here you'll find the main bathroom. It's a full 4-piece bathroom for the main level. This is a nice sized kids room.
Wow.
Colors are
Pretty bright.
pretty bright, yeah.
Yeah.
But
She's moved past the bright pinks.
The pinks and the purples.
Yeah.
that's okay though, it would give her a project, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So we have another full bathroom here for the downstairs. It's one of 2. So that would really be great for the 2 bedrooms, of course. And then another good-sized bedroom, which I would call the 3rd bedroom. And then you come into a nice size sort of rec room, which would be great for, again, entertaining.
Pool table.
Yeah, pool table, games room. You have a wet bar there as well, so that would be great. And of course, the view from down here is still spectacular, so you can take it in from both levels.
The only thing that concerns me a bit about the decks is being north-facing. I know the wind tends to blow through on Hammond Bay quite a bit, so that'd be the concern as it gets a little cool out on those decks.
Carrying on,
Perfect.
a media room with built-in shelving here.
Oh, yeah.
And there's also surround sound, as you can see.
Oh,
So
so it
it's-
is a true media room then?
That's right,
Well,
yeah.
then you know who like this room.
Yeah.
Brody.
Yes.
Great.
And then one more bedroom. So you got the beautiful views, but you also have the fenced backyard. This is access for the suite, so the tenant can just drive right up.
Not having access to the backyard is,
It's a biggie.
it's a biggie though,
it is
yeah.
a biggie for sure, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think there was mixed feelings with the house. I think that they liked the open concept. They liked the modern feel.
I mean, initially, I love the space, the great room. When you
Yeah,
walk
when
in,
you walk in,
the
it's got a
view,
nice-
core of that is great. Master bedroom was a little small. Yard access, and it wasn't that big of a yard. I know we don't want a
too
big
much.
yard.
We
but-
don't want too much because, right, we're trying to,
I know, but it was a fairly small backyard.
yes.
Even a new kitchen may not be to your taste, but kitchen renos can be very expensive. Here's our interior design expert with some ideas that won't break the bank.
If you're looking to update your kitchen without spending a lot of money, the first thing that comes to my mind is changing your backsplash. It can give you a lot of impact for not a lot of money, and it can look really nice in the end. Here are some samples that are absolutely my favorites. The 4x16 sample here and the glass random sizes. They come in several shapes, and of course they come in the glossy and matte finishes as well.
House 2 takes us even further north to a waterfront property. This 1987 house has been completely renovated with 6 bedrooms and just under 4,000 square feet of living space. It's listed at $749,900, which is right at the top end of our buyer's budget.
Come on in.
Okay, so this is living room.
So this is the living room here, yes. This could also be dining depending on how you want to set it up, because there's also space in the kitchen as well. For me, I would say this would be a really great living room, nice and big. Lots of windows as well, which is great.
And
This is maple flooring, yeah, maple hardwood, yeah, and it goes pretty much throughout. And there's also a lot of travertine tile as well throughout the house. It's nice open concept again.
Yeah, I love the big island. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And you'll see the wine fridge there.
I know, I see that. That's on.
Wonderful to have the pantry right there.
Yeah, no, that's great. And then you've got that view.
Yeah, you got the beautiful view. French doors out to the deck, which is really lovely because you can take in the views and enjoy.
Kind of take your indoor space out.
That's right,
Yeah.
enjoy a glass of wine on the deck.
It's nice that there's some trees and
It's never going to change. Of course, it's a high bank waterfront property, so you'll never have anybody in front of you.
Right.
There is a path down to the beach, so it's
From the property?
That's right,
Oh.
yeah. So it would be great for the kids. So here we have sort of like an office. I mean, it could also be used as a bedroom. And then here's the second bedroom.
So how many bedrooms on the main
On the
floor?
main, including the office, is 3 bedrooms,
Okay.
as well as 3 bedrooms
And
down
the
as well.
master's on the main?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah. Let's carry on to the master.
Oh, there's the bathroom there too. I like that.
You walk into the master bed.
A little bit on the smaller side.
Yeah.
For master.
Would be better to be a little larger, maybe with a vaulted ceiling or higher ceilings to kind of give that open feel. But no, yeah.
But you've got the $1 million view out there, so I guess
The
that's
view out there, but
Exactly.
just, yeah. Where you set your bed up though, you're staring right at.
The vanity. So we have a walk-in closet here.
all right.
It's a good size. And then you have a 3-piece ensuite there.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's kind of different.
Okay, so let's take a look downstairs. There's another 3 bedrooms. Come in and you've got sort of like a games room, rec room.
The unique
That's some
feature on the.
interesting
I think
stuff
you've
over on the
noticed
wall there.
the feature. Yes, it's a tile feature. I would say probably for displaying photos.
I don't know what you display on that.
We've
Is
also
a pool table included in it? Or?
Oh, anything's negotiable. Of course. Here is one of the bedrooms downstairs.
Okay. Oh, and then what's in that door there?
And then we have a furnace room
Okay.
in there as well, so it's an unfinished space.
Kind of odd having it access into the furnace room
Absolutely.
from a bedroom,
Yes.
so I don't know how I'd feel about that really, but
This
So
is
what- yeah.
kind of a weird space in here.
Yeah, it is,
It's-
isn't
I know
it?
what
It
you
seems
It's like a
like
hallway, but it's
use it
8
for.
feet wide.
it's a very wide hallway.
Yeah.
And then it kind of looks
And
like
then the
that's like an
mini bar at the
afterthought
end.
or something there, but
Yeah, you've got a bit of a wet bar there as well. They've put in a little fridge and you've got the
Right.
sink there.
yeah, for the whole sort of downstairs.
But not really usable space.
I think that the positives of the home was the size, although they could have used more usable space. Also, the water view, of course, was, I think, the #1 positive for them.
So the view, definitely I love the view. Beautiful. I like the layout of the kitchen.
Yes, I like the layout of the kitchen. I love the big island. That's a definite plus. The size of some of the rooms and sort of the functional space is a concern, just in terms of it kind of being chopped up.
But a lot of space that
Sort of misuse of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of the renovations to this house was the amazing kitchen. Here's our design expert with more tips on custom renos.
One of the nice things about this renovation is they repositioned the island ever so slightly and made it more functional for entertaining. I also like having this island without a sink because you are more functional. You have a larger workspace to work on if you're baking or cooking, and also more seating area. The nice thing about islands, if you're trying to add impact and you can't afford to do a granite or a solid surface throughout the entire kitchen, is you could just put the solid surface on the island and do a laminate behind in the back cabinetry. We have a lot of now very nice man-made products like this that are solid surface quartz products, and they are very nice because they're really great to clean, they're not as stainable, and they're beautiful as granite and other natural stones.
Welcome back to Nanaimo. The third house on our search brings us closer to downtown Nanaimo in the College Heights area. This home, built in 2009, is 3,600 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms and is listed at just under $600,000.
Hey guys, come on in.
Like the front entrance.
Yeah, it's nice and open, eh? We've got a skylight too above. So you come on in and it's open concept, great room, modern feel. Of course, wood flooring again. You've got a natural gas fireplace there. And then you can't help but notice the beautiful, huge kitchen with the amazing island. And this would be awesome for entertaining. You could do tons of seats here and, you know, be cooking, entertaining at the same time. And then it carries on to, of course, the dining. With the open concept, everything is in one.
No, it's got a really nice flow in here, definitely. I like how just even coming in, like from the front entrance, it's
Yeah,
just
having
kind
the
of
dining, living,
very
kitchen
welcoming.
all-
Very much so, yeah. Very warm colors they've used in here as well. And then you have the high ceilings, I would say they're 9 feet, so just gives a little bit of a more open feel.
Is there access down to the
There
yard from
isn't
the deck?
access. It was the
No?
first thing I looked for.
We'd have to look at changing that, I think, Jess. Yeah.
So let's carry through into the master.
Okay.
I think you'll find this one's a bit better of a size
Right.
for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's
Yeah, way bigger than the other
a
ones.
bit more
we've
space
looked at.
in here for sure.
Yeah,
very
it feels
nice.
bigger, doesn't it?
It
More
does, yeah.
open.
First carpet that we've seen so
Yeah.
far.
I don't mind carpet in the mat.
Yeah,
It
none of
feels
the other ones
nice on
have
my
had
feet
carpet.
right now.
No, big walk-in closet, as well as extra closets here, sort of
Yes.
Kim's closet, Jesse's closet. Yeah.
I like that. You got that right.
And then the ensuite, which is a 5-piece.
Oh wow. It's
Yeah.
nice and big in here.
It
Yeah,
is.
this is great.
Yeah,
And I like it. I have my own sink, and there's actually some space in between.
yeah, exactly. And then we have this second bedroom right here, which is a great size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big too.
Yeah, and we have a full bathroom too on the main. This is for the main home, the main level. Okay, well let's check out the downstairs.
Sounds good.
So we have sort of a connecting area.
This is kind of a weird space.
Yeah, I know, it's
Probably just take the desk. It
yeah.
probably might even throw people off.
absolutely. And then we have a bedroom down, and it's not a bad size.
Oh, okay.
A 3-piece washroom here
Okay.
that services the basement level.
Yeah.
And then we
Easy to
have
update, though.
an office.
Yeah, it kind of feels a little bit different because there's no sort of
Window.
windows over here. So
That's right.
yeah, this might have to be your office. Sorry, I think I need the. I think I want the one with the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we come through here, and there is a 2-bedroom suite.
Okay.
That's also included, of course. This is access from inside, but there would also be an exterior access. And then we come in, here's another room. I would say you could use it as an office or something like that. I wouldn't necessarily put kids in here, but it's definitely another.
No windows, no closets.
I mean,
That's
it would
right.
serve like, you know, if it were to be like a guest room, like where we have somebody from out of town, they could, you know, staying overnight, we could just have an
Oh, sure.
armoire or something for them to put
Absolutely.
some stuff away in. And
Yeah. I believe that they like the finishings, the hardwood flooring, the granite. Also the large eating bar I think is great for their type of lifestyle. The master bedroom was larger, which is what they wanted. The ceilings are higher, which gave a more open feel, as well as the ensuite was really nice. So overall for the main, I think they liked it very much.
And then the basement. Not a great use of space in the basement. It was chopped up. Not a lot of natural light just because of the way it's built into the slope of the land. There's just not possible to put windows in a lot of
on
it.
the one side, and yeah.
While Jesse and Kim decide if any of these homes are up to their high standards, we'll check back in with our Victoria Reno experts. The Strong Properties team is still hard at work on their Reno project, and with the colors chosen, it's time to get started on the painting.
One of the first things we always do is put a test patch on so the client can have a look at the paint color. There's nothing worse than showing up after a day of work and we've gone to town and painted a whole house and you come back and you don't like the color. So that's priority number one. In terms of the paint job itself, everything is in the prep. We start by pressure washing the house, getting rid of all the dirt. You obviously can't paint over top of dirt, moss, that sort of thing. Number two is to scrape off all the loose paint. So you can paint over top of old paint, but you don't want to paint over top of loose paint. So basically we'll go over all the walls, all the trim, all the architectural features. Once you get all the scraping and sanding done, you've then brought the paint down to sort of bare wood or stucco in this case. That bare exposed wood has to be spot primed. So we put a high quality primer on there, in this case one from Cloverdale Paints. Cloverdale's a great company, BC, locally owned and operated. Love to use the local companies wherever we can. We use a spray technique to apply the paint to the body of the house because we can get a lot of paint on the wall quickly, especially on a stucco substrate where you have an uneven surface. You want to get lots of paint up and make sure you fill up all the voids.
The outside of the home is almost complete. We'll check in next week as the guys get to work on the walkway. In the meantime, let's see if our builder couple has found a home they want to nail down. The Nanaimo rain hasn't dampened Jesse and Kim's enthusiasm as they viewed 3 large family homes with Realtor Tara Maybach. But did they find a home they can build their future in?
So we've looked at 3 houses, and I'd love to hear your guys' feedback and thoughts. The first one was 719.9, and it was over 4,000 square feet. Any sort of thoughts or opinions on that one?
There's a couple of drawbacks with that one. One being 3 stories. The yard space was down on the bottom level. There was no access through it. So in our mind, we really didn't see ourselves ever using that yard space. Yeah, so that only left the front yard, which it was right on the street. So.
And now the second home, it was over 3,200 square feet, and that was the High Bank waterfront. Just like to get some thoughts on that one.
Again, love the view, spectacular view with the trees out in front, the ocean view, being right on the waterfront, having the trail down to the waterfront. Accessible yard off of the deck on the main floor too was
that was a big
Yeah,
one.
that's a plus for sure. And again, it was a good, I mean, it's a good family neighborhood in that area, so that's always a plus as well.
That one came down to just the use of the space. There was some areas that a lot of square footage that were really just transition areas and they didn't really work into one room or another.
Awesome. Okay, so our third home, that was over 3,500 square feet, and
that one, I think, walking in the front door gave us the best feel. We really liked the open concept there, just how the living room, the kitchen, dining room, all kind
the
of
front entrance was a nice large
just that one to us had the best feel of the 3 that we entered into right from the get-go. Kind of gave you that. Just that warm, comforting feel.
Great location in terms of it being close to
Central location.
Central
to work
location and close for work
to be able
and
to stay at the same school.
sure.
The basement didn't function very well at all. It almost felt like it was kind of tucked into the bank. You felt like you were down in a dark. There was no windows, no natural light, and just weird use of space.
Sure.
You know, the rooms didn't function real well.
I mean, I'm sure that, again, is something that we could have looked into, you know, changing, right? I loved the master bedroom upstairs was fantastic, and I loved the ensuite to the master was gorgeous. But, like I said, there's almost like a full floor of renovations that would need to be done on the downstairs. So yeah, after thinking about it last night,
I think we've made the decision that we want to build our own home.
Yeah, well, that makes total sense with your building background and wanting to have your dream home. So, I mean, I wish you guys the best with that, and I'm happy to help you guys find a lot.